Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or if you're new and just stumbling across this video, hello, my name is Katrina. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for the background right now. This is Reese's desk. There's like, you can see a Marvel sign up here. There's like pop figurines, like so much random stuff going. You can see that I've tried to put just like a vase of fake flowers up there just to try and make it look cuter when I'm filming, but honestly it's just kind of added to the chaos, and I don't know what to do about that. Maybe I just need like a portable backdrop that I can just sit up behind me, and then I just don't have to worry. I can literally just sit it behind me, and we could like, oh, we could put like colors, like a colored light or something, and it can like flash up underneath. It could be changing colors throughout the video. You know what? This is a great idea. Anyway, totally besides the point. Today we are trying out some new products by Tarte. I just got sent these products by Sephora like last week, I think. Hopefully they're the right colors because my tan is coming off. You can see it's pretty blotchy at the moment on my neck. It's always the first place to go. But even if it is the wrong color, we're just gonna work it out. We're just gonna like feel the product. That's what we're doing today. We're feeling it, we're having a look at it, but we don't really need to take in consideration shade, because when I have a spray tan on, it's probably gonna be perfect. So the products that I've got here are the Tarte Hydroflex Serum Foundation. So we're kind of merging skincare and makeup, which is really exciting. I love when brands do this, because how many times do you use makeup products that make you break out or your skin gets really dry? The shade I've got is 25S. It's light medium sand, so I guess we'll see how that goes. And then I've also got the Power Flex Concealer, and I've got it in the shade 20N Light Neutral. So I have got a little card here that tells me a bit about the product. So I've got the Hydroflex Serum Foundation. It moves with the skin. Makeup meets skincare. It's waterproof and sweat-proof, delivers 12-hour hydration, brightens and smooths, and it's a super serum complex with 8 types of hyaluronic acid to promote better bare skin. That is sick. That would be so hydrating for your skin if it's got 8 types of hyaluronic acid in it. And then we've got skincare meets concealer. So it drenches skin in 24-hour hydration. We've got hyaluronic and polyglutamic acids to moisturize. We've got niacinamide for brightening, antioxidants for defending, and marine plants for soothing. So it's formulated without parabens, mineral oil, microplastics, gluten, alcohol, sulfates, so many ingredients that are not in this product, which is awesome. And it's got Hydroflex technology, so it won't cake or crease. It's full coverage and has a natural second skin matte look, and it's waterproof, sweat-proof, and crease-proof. So let's give these bad boys a go. I'm going to be popping this one onto a brush. Now, also, I'm not going to prime beforehand, only because I just filmed a skincare campaign and I finished up with this beautiful moisturizer. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got such a glow right now, and it's not sticky, it's not oily. I can barely even feel it on my skin, but my skin feels so hydrated. This feels like it's going to be really runny. Let's see. Oh. It is a little bit runny. It's really seeping into my brush. Oh gosh, that doesn't usually happen. Oh, and I can't really put it down. All right, let's see if it comes back out onto my skin. Oh yeah, there it is. Like, first impressions, just by the feel of it, is it's super lightweight, and it kind of doesn't feel like I'm putting anything on at all. It's not like sticky or anything, but if anything, it's probably got more of like a powdery feel. I do feel like that happens with a lot of the Tarte foundations. It almost feels like it dries into like a powder sort of foundation. I'm not sure if that's meant to happen, but that's just how I feel about it. The product definitely moves around very easily. Like, you don't need a lot, and it's pretty full coverage. I probably could put some more up around my forehead. My biggest insecurity actually with my skin is that on my face you can see all of my veins through my cheeks, but that is why I tend to wear full coverage foundations pretty much all the time, just because that is like my biggest insecurity. And whenever I use a lighter coverage foundation or a tinted moisturizer or something like that, all I see is my veins. And I know other people probably don't even see it, but it's one of those things where like you can't not see it, if you know what I mean. It's definitely a matte finish, that's for sure. I feel like I wouldn't even put a powder over this, and I always put a powder over my foundation, but if you're an oily gal, this might actually be a really good foundation for you. I also don't have any brush marks. Usually when I use a liquid foundation, I always end up with streaks on my face from my foundation brush, and I have to tap it in with a sponge, but this has just moved around so easily. But honestly, like, I do not need to blend that in whatsoever. That's a really, really nice finish. I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up because they're really frustrating me. I'm like at that point now where my brow lamination is starting to kind of fade a bit. And the hairs are getting a little more stubborn. They're not moving around as easily. Having to start to use brow gel again. But the thing with brow laminations is you can't actually get them done too soon, otherwise it's really bad for your hairs. Okay, I look a little more put together now. Oh, that feels so nice. That feels like skin. That does not feel like I've got foundation on. Okay, I'm just gonna look into my viewfinder. I'm gonna pop a little bit of this under here. Under here. Now, usually I do put this along my cheeks here, but I really wanted to just see how I feel about the foundation on its own, which I'm pretty impressed so far. I'm not really seeing any veins, so I feel like I don't really need to highlight under here, because once I go ahead and, like, you know, do my usual like contour and bronzing and everything, that just naturally appears lighter anyway. But usually I just put concealer there because I want to cover that area. Ooh, oh, it's like it's barely there. Oh my god, that blends so nice. This is such a nice finish. This is so like mattifying. I'm like loving this. I honestly love Tarte complexion products. To be fair, I love all Tarte products. Yeah, even their skincare. I use their cleanser every single night. I think it's called the Knockout cleanser. So nice. Okay, this looks awesome. Tap this in a little down my neck since my tan is a bit blotchy at the moment, but oh my god. Bestie looks good! Oh, this is amazing. This is such a nice complexion. Obviously, like, you know, we usually put a few more products on than just our foundation and concealer, but hey, this is a great base. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I actually need to film another campaign for TikTok, so I may come back with 80s inspired makeup on, so don't be alarmed when you see that, but I'll let you know how it is feeling by the end of it. I'll hang around in that makeup for a little while, and then I'll come back and give you guys a little rundown on how it's feeling. So far, so good. I really like how it looks. I like how it feels. It literally feels like skin. Like it is, oh, it honestly, like, it feels like second skin. For a product to be this lightweight and still be full coverage is really impressive to me. But yeah, I will go and do the rest of my makeup, do this campaign. I'll come back and tell you guys how it's feeling, see if it's creasing, and see if it's separating anywhere, because I tend to get quite oily up here in my my forehead, my T-zone, down my nose and stuff, and also on my chin. So we'll see if it starts to separate or not. And yeah, I'll come back to you guys. Hello team, it has been quite a long while. Sorry about my squeaky chair. You've probably been listening to it the entire time. This is my little 80s inspired makeup. I'm actually loving it. I am going late night shopping. I think Reese is gonna be finishing up at work in like 20 minutes, and we're meant to be heading to Chermside, and I never go late night shopping, but there's something like so nostalgic about it. I think because it's nearly my birthday, I'm like, I want to go shopping, even though like there's nothing really that I want to buy, and I've been so good at saving my money lately, but I think I just want to be at a shopping center at nighttime. So we're gonna go do that, and I don't know whether I should take this off or keep it on, but it's probably a bit much for late night shopping, and especially because I've curled up my hair and stuff, people are probably gonna look at me and be like, girl, you're in the wrong era, you are in the wrong decade. I don't know, but like I'm really vibing it. Let me know if you want like a proper YouTube tutorial, because the video I was doing was just a quick little TikTok TikTok video, so if you do want like a full breakdown of what products I used and just like an actual tutorial, let me know. And same with my hair, if you want like a little tutorial. Okay, so onto the Tarte Hydroflex foundation and the Powerflex concealer. So far so good. I haven't separated anywhere. I'll come nice and close. I have a feeling my camera actually has like a little blur effect or something on it. I don't know how to turn it off, but I'll try and come close so that it maybe like turns off the blur effect. I don't know, whatever. Just try and get as much detail as we can get. Oh my god, did I have a black speck of mascara there that entire time? That's gonna be so frustrating when I'm editing. So this is it up close. Doing pretty well with concealing my veins. I'm pretty happy with that. My skin still feels like nothing. It feels like there's nothing on it, even though there's definitely a lot more product on there now. It's supposed to be sweat-proof and waterproof, I believe. Foundation is waterproof and sweat-proof. And let me just tell you, I was sweating while I was curling my hair because it's 200 degrees, and when you've got this much hair with all the extensions, you're doing it for a long time. And I also had my robe on at the same time, so I was definitely working up a sweat. I should have filmed it for you guys. I think my skin looks great. I don't think it looks like I've been sweating at all. I will admit I have not thrown a glass of water at my face. I also haven't cried, so don't know if I'm gonna be doing that and testing that out. Hi Tim, I did start crying. Doesn't look too bad, hey. I tend to crease under my eyes no matter what concealer I use, so it says it's crease proof, and I think it's better, but for me the creases are still there. But does the foundation say that it's crease proof? Is that no, it didn't say anything about that, but it says it moves with skin. Usually up in my forehead, especially when I'm curling my hair, I tend to do this when I'm curling my hair. I realized this while I was curling it. I was like, oh, stop painting your bloody eyebrows. And I was looking in the mirror and I was like, wait, I'm not getting crease lines on my forehead. Wait, I put concealer up here. I mean, to be fair, those crease lines are like more up here that I tend to see them. But yeah, there's no, as you can see, it just reverts back to flat. There's no creasing on my forehead, which is really impressive for me, because that's something that I've literally thought, should I like get Botox or something in my forehead, because I tend to get crease lines so bad with my makeup. But in terms of under my eyes, it's not as bad. Oh, it's more noticeable on this one actually. You can see this here. When I pull it down, you can see that line there where the concealer is not really sitting, and instead it's just creasing. So there is still a little bit of creasing under my eyes, but my forehead is doing incredible stuff. The other place where I do get creasing is just on this side, this smile line here. Let me have a look at it. It's actually not as bad. So I'm having a look at this card that I got. So it delivers 12-hour hydration, brightens and smooths. It definitely brightens and smooths. It feels hydrating, like it's definitely not drying out my skin whatsoever. I must admit, I haven't had it on for 12 hours, but brightening and smoothing, absolutely. Like my skin looks flawless. It looks really great, and it really does brighten. That was one of the things that I thought. I looked really radiant in terms of my complexion. As much as it's not a glowy foundation, it's definitely more on the matte side of things, but it definitely made me feel radiant. So I don't know if it's just the way that it was just smoothing out everything and just kind of like creating an overall tone on my face, which is really nice because I tend to get really pink, really red on my face. So maybe it was just the fact that it is designed to actually brighten and smooth your skin as well as hydrating in the process. Anyway, I'm gonna give this 10 out of 10. I'm really happy with that. And I'm giving the concealer like an 8 out of 10 only because it claims to be crease proof and I don't know if it is. Anyway, guys, giving that a 10 and an 8. If you guys have any other products that you would like me to review or like just test out for you guys. I do have some other products here that I am dying to try out, but I want to catch my reactions on camera. So what I've got is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blushes. They're liquid blushes, but they're tinted moisturizers. I have no idea how it works. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I really want to be making more YouTube videos. I've just really been enjoying makeup, and I get sent so much makeup at the moment. So I thought I may as well be like testing it out for you guys, and we can actually like try it all out together and see what's good and what's not good. I'm going to head off to the shop soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!